Hey folks, Kevin and Thea here, over here in the Eastern Garden.
Good to see ya.
We're in the Eastern Garden plot. So today, daughter Sabrina brought my great-grandson Kili down here and got some plants for their gardens in Syracuse. Just got done digging up some of the strawberry plants from our handicap raised beds here. Thea's cleaning off some more of the seed pods from the honey locust tree over here, which deposits them like crazy all over the place. And then tomorrow Jane will get some more of the strawberry plants. This is starting to get a little bit late now since they're opening their leaves, but the ones that are still under the margins here haven't gotten the sunlight yet, so they're easy for transplanting. But if you're going to transplant them once they're like this, you got to make sure you get them in the ground immediately and don't go above the root crown. It's absolutely critical with strawberry plants. Even if they don't look like they got much of roots at all, they will develop their roots. And yeah, and they got to go in the ground right away. I dug up the honeyberry plants and divided those up, got those out in the healed in the soil pile out there. We don't have our healing in locations this year. Our workshop, everything. Usually when you heal in plants that are going to be, we do it in the fall time, and we'll cluster them together in groups, and it's just to keep them cool, moist, and calm during the winter months. And then in the springtime, before the buds open, is we really want to get them out and get them into the ground. And unfortunately, it's got full sun back there, but that's what we've got to deal with this year. You know, everything changed when the building collapsed. What else? So a couple of things were I did so yesterday I did do a little bit of work over in the workshop trying to organize the breaker panels, so I know which wires go to what parts of the shop. And then I reorganized some of the charging units on one of the shop benches as well, and started working on labeling the circuit breaker panel boxes, cheat sheets that I make for them, just like little spreadsheets. Well, they're actually documents, but they're like little tables for me to keep track of them. And what else? And something else I did today, but I can't remember. It took Kili and Bree down for a ride around the beaver pond and all. He enjoyed that. That was really good. And I think that's about it. So because of our buildings being completely congested with all our stuff until we get the workshop back together, and us doing the property searches in Tennessee and working on things here, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to take down our hoop trellis here, which is always on our scarlet red runner bees, which runner beans, where the beneficial insects, the hummingbirds, all love those scarlet red flowers for this. But this year I think I'm going to take this down. I got to try and create places for more of the blueberry bushes that are on the other side. They really took a heck of a beating when the building collapsed on them, and then the snow that comes off the roof is a tremendous volume of snow as well, so that can do damage to them. So up next to the buildings we'll have beds that we can grow garlic and shallots and other annual plants, but our perennial plants we're going to have away from the buildings where the snow won't damage them as much. So these blueberry plants got to be pruned, so I'll be doing that soon. Those ones got to be pruned. I'm going to be digging up those honeyberries there like I dug up the other ones today. And we'll have some of those bare root plants for sale, and then potted ones for the ones that don't sell as bare root. And then pretty soon I'm going to start taking down this hoop trellis here, pulling the stakes, and we'll make some beds for the blueberry plants that we'll transplant over here. So those are my thoughts at this point. We've got to get our different seeds in all of these IBC totes as well. We're going to let these hazelnuts grow up in here, the ones that don't sell, and get another year out of them. These are our hybrid hazelnuts, and boy, they are great. They make great fence blocks, provide bountiful nuts for the wildlife and for us as well. So any nut species, we really have to cover them up well with a hardware cloth. And that's a real challenge because the rodents get in there. They know the minute we put any seeds in there. Anyways, I think that's about it for today's video. There'll be some footage of some of the stuff I've just talked about. But anyways, that's about it. I hope you folks stay safe, take care, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.
Worn out boots on dead-end roads, chased every light that burned out cold. Said I was fine, said I was strong, but I've been lost for way too long. I learned the hard way pride don't heal, whiskey lies and pain feels real. Every scar I tried to hide was just another place I died. When I hit my knees, I finally stood. When I let go, I understood. I don't need to know the whole damn plan, just putting my life in your hands. I was drowning deep in who I'd been. Grace found me in my brokenness then. I didn't find you on a winning streak, I found my way to God when I hit my knees. I burned some bridges I can't rebuild, said some words I wish I'd never spilled. Heard that voice say you're too far gone, but mercy kept proving that voice wrong. I ain't clean, I ain't brand new, but I'm learning what it means to choose. Faith over fear, truth over pride, hope over the man I used to hide. When I hit my knees, I finally stood. When I let go, I understood. I don't need to know the whole damn plan, just putting my life in your hands. I was drowning deep in who I'd been. Grace found me in my brokenness then. I didn't find you on a winning streak, I found my way to God when I hit my knees. I used to think faith was for the strong, for folks who never went this wrong. But you don't wait for perfect souls, you meet us down in the holes we dig. If there's a lesson in my shame, it's that mercy still knows my name. When I hit my knees, I finally stood. When I let go, I understood. Every chain I couldn't outrun fell apart in the shadow of the sun. I still stumble, I still bleed, but I ain't walking alone with this weight on me. I didn't find you when life felt easy, I found my way to God when I hit my knees. Yeah, I'm still learning who I'm supposed to be, but I know who's walking next to me. And every time this road brings me to my knees, that's right where I'm meant to be.
Kevin here, folks, sitting here broken heart, watching another half-done job fall apart. Used to be, you could call a man and know it'd stand the test of time. Now, well, listen to this. Back when I was coming up, a craftsman wore his scars like medals on his chest. Calloused hands and steady eyes that gave their work their very best. A carpenter would measure twice, a plumber sweat the pipe just right. They poured their heart and soul in deep, from dawn until the fall of night. No shortcuts, no excuses, no good enough would do. They built for pride, they built for life, the way real men and women do. Oh, I miss those days when work meant something, when honor lived in every nail and seam. Now the world's in such a hurry, chasing quick and easy money, and the pride of doing right has lost its gleam. if you want it done right. You gotta do it yourself these days. What a crying shame. I hired a crew last summer, thought they'd know their trade by heart, but they slapped it together fast, then vanished before the paint could start. Not 'cause they're crooked, no sir, not out to steal or cheat, just no fire left to master it, no will to dig down deep. They don't read the old books, don't chase the way it's always been. Common sense and care got lost somewhere between the rush and the weekend. Got a message from a friend out there, said it better than I could. It's easier to do it yourself than waste time explaining and supervising. Now's the time of superficial people. They don't delve into the essence, don't follow technology or common sense. Everyone's in a hurry. They do poor quality work not 'cause they're bad, because they don't know better. And the saddest thing, they don't want to learn. Ain't that the truth? Breaks my heart. We used to honor the ones who strived, who became the best they could be. The welder, the mason, the mechanic, folks who lived integrity. Now swipe right for the cheapest bid, no questions, no real skill. And the things that last a lifetime, well, they're getting harder to find still. Oh, I miss those days when work meant something, when a job well done was worth more than gold. Men and women gave their all, answered duty's call, built this world with heart and sweat and soul. If you want it done right, yeah, you gotta do it yourself these days. Lord, what a crying shame. What a crying shame. So here's to the real craftsmen still out there. Keep fighting the good fight. And to the rest, maybe one day you'll find that fire again. Till then, I'll grab my tools, 'cause if you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself these days. Yeah. Lord, what a crying shame. What a crying shame. The 34 Ohio Street, the staircase to the sky. Earl upstairs with Friday fights and the laughter rolling by. Dad would lean against the wall and the crowd came through the screen. And I learned that grown men carried stories in between. Uncle Bill's old tire shop smelled like rubber, oil, and steel. Big truck rims and broken tools and things that felt real. He'd hand us brooms and quarters, though the floor stayed mostly dust. But he never looked at me like I was someone not to trust. The lessons that found me never came from a page. They came from grease and garden soil and men twice my age. From stories told slowly while the coffee steamed, and a quiet kid listening more than he seemed. Grandma's in the garden with her flowers lined in rows, saying, every bulb remembers which direction it should grow. I didn't know it then, but something rooted deep in me
Hands in dirt made more sense than words I couldn't read. School was halls of questions that I never got right. Teachers measuring boys by how they handled black and white. But the woods behind the house didn't care about a test. They only asked a curious kid to notice all the rest. The lessons I found me never came from a page. They came from grease and garden soil in men twice my age. From stories told slowly while the coffee steamed, then a quiet kid listening more than he seemed. The years go by in pieces, start to finally align. Every strange small moment was a teacher in disguise. The road was never straight, but the truth became clear. Life was writing lessons while school disappeared. The lessons that found me were patient and free, waiting in the soil, the shop and the trees, and a boy who couldn't read the words they wrote still learned every lesson they ever spoke. Some learned from books and some from scars, some from engines and backyard stars. But the road that raised a boy like me was written in the dirt beneath the tree.